Oh my goodness. That's like the is particularly the part where like everything got like really reverby and like super trippy
Right.
was so interesting. And I think the combination of that really trippy stuff, but still the really dry, hard hitting sub bass
Mm-hmm.
was such a crazy combination that I've never heard before.
Yeah, this one's super fun. It's such like a, I don't know, just a bop. Like really gets stuck in your head. They only have like 3,800 monthly listeners though, so they deserve more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was off their album Kinda Cool.
All right. And that's their only full length release, correct?
Um,
Yeah, looks like
yeah.
it. Got a couple of singles,
Mm-hmm.
maybe an EP. Yeah. But yeah, that was really cool. And their voices complement each other very well
Yeah.
also.
Her voice, oh, it's like a tall glass of water. I don't even know. It's just so good.
Yeah. And his voice, like I said, complements hers very well. And
Right.
I was surprised. I'm guessing it was Tristan that was the rapper for
Mm-hmm.
that verse,
Yeah.
and that was pretty neat too. That was kind of unexpected in this type of song, and
Right. Yeah,
it was cool that that was also included.
definitely. Yeah, I was trying to think of like how to describe the genre, so I just looked at their Spotify page. It said like chill, wavy pop with hip hop, R&B, and trap influences, and I was like, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like especially in the more independent, smaller scale of music, people are doing so much with like genre bending where it's hard to put labels on a lot of music anymore because it's just drawing from so many things, you know?
Right, I'm such a fan of it. I feel like it's just like a group of friends come together and they're like, all right, you know this, I know this, let's put it together. Like,
Exactly. And it helps things stay so fresh because it's like you've got somebody who really likes, trap, for example, because that's like the hot thing, right? But then you can mix like trap style drums and percussion with like a ton of other genres and it'll totally fit in.
right, yeah.
And the really like reverby sort of like 80s type of stuff, you can fit that with like a bunch of different genres too. Like it's so interesting, and I think that it's all because of the internet. Everybody has access to all of this different styles of music, and so they can just go, I think that that's cool, I think that that's cool, let's try and put them together, see what happens.
Right. Yeah, I wonder if a big part of that is that like music is all streaming now, so it's not like I think I've heard someone say like you used to go into the record store and you're like I like these genres, that's what I want to buy today. So like now it's like you don't really have to fit into one group cuz like there's algorithms that are going to help people find you, you know?
No, exactly. And that's the cool thing is if you like a wide spectrum of music, like many of the people that I have on this show and myself do, then the algorithms are great because they'll take all of that and they'll be like, all right, so here's some stuff that you might like from here. Here's some stuff that you might like from here, and let's just throw something off the wall. See if it works. Like this might be kind of cool. You might like that.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to say Discover Weekly. Sometimes there's like some gems on there, but sometimes I'm like, Spotify, are you making fun of me? Like, I don't know.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm sure like people who have a more specific taste as opposed to just liking to explore probably get annoyed by those small little anomalies where it's things that are nothing like anything else that you listen to.
Right.
But I always just find it really cool because it usually introduces me to other stuff.
Definitely. Yeah. Have you listened to any like Spotify made like a podcast playlist? It was like on record.
No, I have
Sometimes,
not.
yeah, they'll make like a personalized one. It just reminded me of the way that your podcast works, how it's like it's like you make a playlist. I thought that was super cool. But yeah, they like find some artists that you like, and it'll be like a podcast about that artist, and then they'll play a song by them, and then it's just like a whole playlist of that. So that was super cool.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to get on there.
okay, yeah, that right? They stole my idea. Actually, I don't know which one of us was doing it first, but
Right.
I mean, I like the format, and I think that that's cool. It looks like it's longer format stuff. They've got like a full podcast with an artist followed by one song from them.
Right.
And that's interesting. I think that's I think that podcasting is getting into a lot of other circles, because like before, for a while, it was like if you listen to podcasts, you were a podcast person.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like for a while that was kind of like a stereotype. It was like, ooh, that's the type of person that would listen to a podcast.
Right.
But I feel like with like quarantine and things like that, everybody's gotten into that type of stuff a bit more, and it's a bit more regular, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Like I always listen to This American Life, and people are like, "You just listen to NPR? How old are you?" It's like, hey, don't knock it till you try it, man.
Yep. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
And thanks to everybody listening at home. This has been the Fresh Finds Podcast, the show about listening to new music with good people.